Pets, we have been going absolutely crazy. Let's do 50 spins. Finally got the extra weapon slot. 962.43 NO. 3 times spell drop. Great event. Here's my weapons. We got 535Z. No one's wanting to buy that. Who want to buy this? If y'all want to buy this, put it down in the comment section. I haven't been really grinding the Chinese Valentine's Day event that much, specifically because I don't like the fact that you can't get event items on other worlds. I feel like you should be able to get event items anywhere you're at. It shouldn't just be in the highest worlds because it just delays your grind. I only could grind for this in the top 2 worlds, but right now I really don't need anything from those top 2 worlds. Shout out to Squid, man. Squid did bless me. He blessed me with a Devil Tornado, really good spell, and he blessed me with the Tower V that gives 50% more damage to tower enemies. Also, we got a shout out to Romel because Romel gave me Ice Control tower weapons. I don't know if I'm gonna use it yet, but right now I got Map Spell 3 and I got Spell. I got my Gorvine over here. I did get a nice little fire Gorvine. I think I used it last night. I had a purple one, bro. It gave me so much OD. I was like, yo, how do y'all feel about the Gores so far? Personally, the Gores really have been helpful. You know, it's just another part of grinding in my opinion. You don't have to use it. Nobody's forcing you to use it. If you have the Spirit Stones, you can get right and use them. So I need to do this one more time and then I'm gonna jump to level 6 and get that all damage 5%. That's what I was wanting. I need to do Meteor Shockwave. I'm literally 2 away. Feather Tornado needs 1 more to increase my spell damage by 1% for each legendary spell buff effect equipped. These buffs actually are going to be beneficial to my account as a whole. So that was really like this one's increase your damage to enemies in map by 20%. So I just need 2 more Meteor Shockwave. That's essentially why I've been grinding some of these random spells to get them to level 6. And then just as well as that, this one is all damage 5% and I just need Rock Blast, and then I need to go ahead and get the other one. So our next step is evolving it with 6 Darkfire. Let's go ahead and buy 10 and see if we get anything spicy. Nothing spicy. I thought I was gonna get some. Pets, we have been going absolutely crazy, man. We hit the tier 5 threshold and I think Squid blessed me with all of the tier 5 pets, so I'm able to get any tier 5 pet, right? But the problem is I evolved these pets so high that I can't even use any of these other pets because I would need to upgrade them and that's gonna cost a whole lot of cheats. So I'm just patiently waiting until I get everything. I do have 6k tokens, which the 6k tokens is absolutely amazing, man. Shout out to them for dropping this total time reward event. I think this is the best event they could have dropped because that's just something that's really good. I think they need to do that, more often, as far as maybe do a total time reward for weapon tokens, total time reward for chi, because those things, we can fly through those things so quickly that it's not going to make a huge difference to the game, and it's just going to make a huge difference to the people who actually spend time grinding the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's that total time rewards, I really like that one. That was probably one of my favorite things, especially for Banshee tickets, because those Banshee tickets are so hard to get and you can't get them anywhere inside of the game, really, outside of getting time trail tokens, event items and stuff like that. Buy 350 eternal Banshees. Sheesh, I bought that many. That's another 10% damage for the Banshees. That's fire. But yeah, man, now I think that was probably one of the better events in my opinion. I think it just provided a lot of pet value to the game, bro. I see so many people upgrading their pets, so many people selling pets, and it just brings the pet economy to life. I am so sick and tired of getting tier 1, bro. The chances of a tier 1 should be 0.001 when you already at tier 5. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how much the whole event is, but I promise you, I probably spent close to 8k tickets already. The amount of tickets I spend is crazy, and I really didn't get that far. It still takes a lot of Banshees. I'm only able to get from tier 5 to tier 6, but really only 1 pet, and it's not like I got all 4 of the Banshees at tier 6 maxed out. No, I just got 1 tier 6 Banshee that's actually usable. So I don't feel like this event was super OP. That's why I think it's very beneficial to have these in the game, because it's even if somebody grinded out and we did a random weapon token where it's the rainbow token, you can only get so much with the rainbow tokens that it's okay, you got it now, what else you gonna do, right? You still got to play the game, you still got to grind the game, you still got to get better at the game, especially when they drop in new worlds, new events, new weapons in the game, new lords, new bosses, all that kind of stuff. And we finally got the Pegasus. It goes from 1.85Y to 2.28Y, and this is our first tier 6. It looks like a Christmas tree reindeer. We can go train our Banshee. We did that before, but we ain't got no more chi now. Our chi's out. And I know people gonna be like, bro, you got random spells. I don't care. I need to hit the index, bro. If I can hit the tier 6 index, I'll get all of these pets. Ooh, this is our first one. Let's do 50 spins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're gonna do 40 spins, 35 spins. Still no Jack in the Box. I don't know when that's gonna happen, bro. Now 560 has been the hardest one so far. No critical damage. All damage received is negative 75% within the first minute of battle. Some people suggest me to use Doom Vortex. Doom Vortex would be a really good spell, but the problem is it's only 1.84Y, so even with a plus 66% damage. Okay, I've never done this before, but I'm actually gonna go full weapon damage and see how this works. It could work well, could work awful. Weapon damage seems to be doing a lot more, especially with the double fast weapon, the growth weapon, and then we also threw the 33% more. I should have threw the 33% more earlier. Is it possible? Are they gonna give us a little? Oh, 665. So okay, I've been grinding my butt off and I finally got the extra weapon slot for beating floor 560. Now I just want to show y'all how I did it and my stack. I went with double boss slayer, growth weapon, double fast weapon, double weapon master, and double quick awakening plus double range. So as a spellcaster for 560, it seemed like I wasn't doing enough damage fast enough because there's no critical damage. People ask me all the time what's my weapon damage, so here it is. Gear wise, not the best gear ever, but I went with stuff that will give me weapon damage. So I feel like my stack could have been better. There's a lot of different options you can go with. You want to definitely have ultra eruption. Mine's on level 25, not the best. There's no critical, so you would preferably want spell damage and cooldown, or spell damage or tower to enemies, whatever you want, right? So I was also using the energy hammer, which increases your weapon damage by 20%. This is weapon damage. This is just increased damage all the way, so your spell damage gets increased as well. Feather tornado does more damage at 11.2Z. This one only doing 7.14Z, and every time I was finishing it, it would be like 1 second left with 600 QC. This feather tornado is what made it. And also I'm rocking lightning controller, which obviously you don't have to rock this. You can rock stuff higher. Starting off the fight, I'm coming up to eternal chi and I'm using weaken enemy. It increases your damage to enemies with more than 50% by 38%, right? Higher you get it, the more damage increase you're gonna have. Reason why I use this is because this partners up with quick awakening. Quick awakening increases your damage to enemies with more than 50% by 120% in a tower. All of these stacked up made a lot of sense. So once the boss got past 50% health, then I would switch this out and I would come down to immortal chi and I would use ice blood. It increases your damage to enemies with less than 50% by 48%. I would keep everything else the same. All my spells stay the same. I was using feather tornado, ice crystal drop, and then also I was using banshee roar. The reason why I was using banshee roar because it increases your weapon damage after casting the banshee skill for 10 seconds, right? I was using ice crystal drop, so it automatically uses my banshee skill. Every time I use ice crystal drops, this activates for 10 seconds, then this activates for 15 seconds, and then this activates for 15 seconds. So for the most part, 40 seconds of the fight, I had some type of increased damage towards the boss. With these buffs, I took these off. I took off double quick awakening and I went to range because it increases your all damage. So that's 40% there, and then that's another 42%. So that would then put me at 82%. Why am I not full screen right now? And then I'll be able to fight the boss and finish the boss off. So I also used a damage boost ×2 super damage boost, and I used a regular damage boost. That's what I did, man. I just want to show y'all what I was doing. This is how I rock my buffs. It'll be double quick awakening, double mega, double arcane master, double spell master, and growth spell. And I'm switched back to my spells that I actually use. So this is my stack that I'll really use. Now, depending on what build you are, everything's gonna vary. I'm gonna see what the next event is. I might come back to the tower, but outside of that, I just want to get that 10th weapon.